My job interview, the manager paused, looked at my resume, and asked why I was using someone else's name. I've been going by my middle name since I was 7 years old. Not legally, not officially, just in real life. My first name is Gretchen, which is what's printed on every government document I own. But nobody has called me that since 2nd grade. Everyone in my life knows me as Claire. My friends, my professors, my references, every single person who has ever met me in the last 20 years. Claire is me. I forgot Gretchen even existed half the time. So when I applied for a marketing coordinator position at a mid-sized agency downtown, I did what I always do. I put Claire at the top of my resume. Claire Henderson, bold font, clean header. I was proud of that resume, spent 3 weekends perfecting it. I had a 3.9 GPA, 2 solid internships, and a letter of recommendation from a professor who called me one of the most driven students she'd taught in 15 years. I walked into that interview wearing my best blazer, heart hammering, completely ready. The manager's name was David. He was maybe 40. Friendly handshake, decent office, a plant on his desk that was somehow still alive. He offered me water and I said yes just to have something to do with my hands. We sat down and he opened my resume folder and smiled at it for about 3 seconds. Then he stopped smiling. He looked up at me and said, "I have to ask you something a little unusual." I nodded, thinking it was about a gap in my timeline or a formatting choice. He turned the resume around and tapped my name at the top. We ran a standard background check as part of our pre-screening process. The name on your application doesn't match the name attached to your social security number. He paused. "Why are you using someone else's name?" My stomach dropped straight through the floor. I stared at him. He stared back. The plant on his desk just sat there, unbothered. For a full 3 seconds, I genuinely could not speak. My brain cycled through 12 different explanations at once and landed on none of them. Then I heard myself say, very calmly, "That's actually my name. It's just not my first name." He tilted his head. I kept going. "My legal first name is Gretchen. I've gone by my middle name, Claire, since I was a child. All of my references know me as Claire. My degree says Claire. I just never thought to put Gretchen on the resume because no one has called me that in 20 years. Silence. David looked back down at the paper. Then he looked at me again. "So, your full legal name is Gretchen Claire Henderson?" I nodded. He exhaled slowly and leaned back in his chair. "Okay," he said. "That actually makes complete sense. I apologize. We had a candidate last year who submitted a resume under a completely fabricated identity, so we started running name verification early. I should have asked more gently." I laughed a little, mostly out of relief, partly because my legs had gone completely numb. But here's where it got interesting. He looked at my resume again, really looking this time, and said, "While we're being honest about unexpected things, I want to tell you something." He tapped one of my internship entries. "This agency you interned for, Meridian Creative, we lost a major client to them last spring. One of their junior team members built a campaign that completely outperformed ours. The client mentioned it by name in their exit meeting." He looked up. "Was that you?" My mouth went dry. I said yes, quietly, like I was confessing something. He smiled for real this time. "That campaign ran circles around our entire senior team's proposal. I've been curious about whoever built it for 6 months." He closed the folder. "I came into this interview ready to ask you standard questions. I don't think I need to." He offered me the job on the spot. Not the coordinator position I applied for, the one above it. I called my mom on the way to my car, and the first thing she said was, "See? I told you Gretchen was a powerful name." I told her I got the job as Claire, and she said that was fine too. I've been there 8 months now. David still calls me Gretchen sometimes just to watch me flinch. I let him because he gave me the best job I've ever had based on work I did at 22, and didn't even know anyone was paying attention. Put your whole name on your resume, both of them, just in case.